Hey guys, it's Larry here with Rapid Repair. Today we're going to show you how to wire this outlet using a method called backstabbing, where you insert the wire directly into the opening. This method can only be used with the smaller 14 gauge wire, which is very common for just general lighting and outlets. You cannot use the larger 12 gauge wire. Okay, so again, use the 14 gauge wire only. It is marked. Often in newer houses it's also coded as white for color coding, but if you have an older house you do want to check the gauge. You can use the dime test. If the width of the wire is approximately a dime, you have the correct 14 gauge wire. And then you're going to have 3 conductors. If you have a modern house, if you have an older house, you're going to have 2 conductors. Cut away the waste. With a good set of wire strippers, put it on the correct size. This is solid, not stranded, solid copper 14 gauge wiring. And the other one, the white or the neutral. Okay, there is a strip gauge here. You can insert the copper wire and it shows you right along that line the strip gauge. Okay, now you're going to firmly enter it in the backstab hole. Now, black wire is hot, that goes on the gold side. Insert it firmly all the way in. It fits perfectly as we use the strip guide, and it's nice and tight. Now the white wire or the neutral wire goes on the silver terminal all the way in. There's no exposed wiring at all. That's a safe connection, and I gave them a tug and they're tight. Also, if you forget, the black side is the smaller opening and the white side is the larger opening or neutral. Now we have the ground wire. This one does not have backstabbing, so we're going to create a little shepherd's hook. Give it a nice little turn. You want to go clockwise. If you go counterclockwise, when you tighten that down, it will tend to back the screw out and back the wire out, and you won't have a good connection. Okay, nice and tight. There is your outlet. It is good practice to tighten these terminals down. You don't want to have anything sticking out in the box, so it's best practice to tighten those all the way down. And then you're going to install the receptacle or outlet back in the box. Try to keep it somewhat level and just snug it up so it's not going to slide around. Go ahead and put on your cover plate. And there you go.